Hey everyone. So I know that this one is pretty much long overdue, right? I did mention that I wanted to get to this as soon as possible. And if I do make the video, I wanted to make sure that I kind of get a solid understanding before I, kind of give somewhat of a first verdict on the gun overall and its performance. I do regret that I don't have like actual gameplay footage of me running it. Something similar to what I just uploaded on the channel not too long ago. But anyway, despite all of that, that doesn't take away from pretty much the genius pretty much behind this gun. And in my honest opinion, and maybe I've said this before, in the past. And if I did, I don't remember, but I can honestly say that as of right now, this pistol is the best handgun that I have shot to date. The best gas blowback handgun. I believe that VFC and UMAREX have hit it out the park with this. It's pretty much true to form in terms of functionality, similar to the real steel counterpart. And despite what anybody wants to say about it, yes, it is pretty much it's a black Glock 19, for the gas blowback, yes, but this is a Gen 5 Glock 19X. So what are you getting overall when you get this? Pretty much the basic overall, right? Your Gen 5 features, right? The lack of the finger grooves and whatnot, and the dual slide stops. All that is great. But what I want to talk to you about is how this thing performs in terms of functionality. Now, I want to kind of give you a little bit of scaling so you can kind of understand some things and kind of put it into perspective. Now, for someone like me, relatively, I have really large hands, right? But I like having really good and really easy trigger and bore access on my handguns, especially my shorter barrel guns. So what I have with me, just to kind of give you a little bit of framing and reference again, right? This is the Glock 17 Gen 5. I've done a review on this. I've done overviews or whatnot on the channel. Amazing gun, VFC UMAREX, right? So when you put the Glock 17 and the Glock 45 side by side together, right? Here's what you have to look in the perspective. The Glock 17 grip fits a lot of people who have slightly larger than average size hands perfectly. So what are you getting? You're getting the Glock 17 lower frame, where you can still get that really good purchase, right? You got a little bit of slide on the Glock 17. And with the Glock 45, we got that same amount of grip and less slide, right? So now you can get that good purchase that you want. You got your front cocking serrations, right? And you got that reduced muzzle flip. So this is very easy to control. And you got to understand something. The Gen 5 is already a pretty light gun. This gun is lighter than the Marui Gen 4 and the Marui Gen 3 by far, especially when you put a magazine in. If you put a magazine in it, I don't know if I mentioned that before, it's really light, right? And when you're playing a game, just like in real life, weight is a huge factor in terms of maneuverability and what you're going to be able to do and how much ammo you're going to be carrying, right? When you look at the Glock 45, this is a smaller frame weapon, right? Not the full-size frame weapon. This is even lighter than the Gen 5 17. What does that mean? That means that you're quicker on the draw. And if you're quicker on the draw, you're going to be able to take guys out in close quarters a lot quicker than someone who's carrying, let's say, maybe a double stack high cap or a 1911 or, one of those other full frame pistols. Even if they have a rifle, I was actually very dominant with this pistol when I played it. And I was able to take out a lot of guys using their mains with ease with just this pistol. And sometimes without even an attachment on it. So put in reference again. This is my USP compact. This is the Glock 45. And I'll put them side by side. So you see, right? The Glock 45 still has slightly a little bit more slide there. Maybe about like what? Almost a 1/4 inch, right? Not that much of a difference. This is a compact, by the way, okay? About the same size as maybe a Glock 19, right? So, although it shouldn't really matter if you know how to grip, it does play a very significant difference, right? What do you also have? Your Picatinny rail. So, you can mount your flashlights, no problem. My Olight fits on this. My other replica Surefires fits on this. There's a guy who responded in one of my my unboxing videos. His name doesn't come to mind. Really cool guy who ordered a Glock 45 from overseas after watching my video. He mounted a TLR on his Glock 45 that he recently got. And I'm sorry I don't remember your name, brother, but I'm really happy that you enjoy the gun. By the way, if you see this video, man, I hope that you enjoy this thing. This gun is literally amazing. It's hands down the best Glock I've ever shot and one of the best handguns I've used in a very, very long time. Okay? This right here, this gun gets an A+. What I am going to do is, as time goes by, I will be giving some updates on how this performs. I'm in the process of sourcing a GoPro because I really want to have guys get an inside peek on how I'm running and how I'm running, what I'm running, and what I'm running overall in general, and what my setups are looking like. So if I can get a chance to record some footage of me utilizing this, that's exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm going to make an update video on that. So I just wanted to put that out into the wind. So ultimately what you have is a very complete, a very versatile sidearm, which by the way also works really well in the winter. I was able to heat up these VFC magazines. In about 5 to 6 minutes, everything is ready to go. So temperature is not that much of a factor when it comes to how these things perform, which is huge because in the wintertime, gas blowback efficiency, gas blowback reliability goes down dramatically. O-rings start to dry up and all kinds of stuff. I've had no issues with this so far, and I have had no issues with the Gen 5 17 UMAREX so far, knock on wood. So definitely gonna keep shooting it. I did take it to the range. I did drills, and this thing was super dead accurate. I was able to shoot at targets at maybe like these 4 to 5 inch squares at about 10 meters, right? Doing very precise shots. This gun is still stock, by the way. I have not done anything to it except for just, if you see the little red there, I just recently added the 9-ball packing, the same packing that I have on the Gen 5 17. That's the only upgrade I have on this. This thing is completely stock with the Surefire setup. So I really hope, like I said, guys, that I can get a chance to get that footage at some point in time. I'm going to try my best. That way I can give you guys a really clean update on the gun itself. And overall, yeah, would I recommend this to someone to get? Absolutely. If you can get your hands on this, guys, if you do airsoft, if you don't like Glocks, if whatever kind of pistol you like, especially if you like Glocks, this is a must buy. Even if you're thinking about getting a Glock, right? For me personally, I have the 18C Marui and the 26 and the Gen 4, Right, got a 17. I can honestly say out of all the Glocks that I own right now that this is the best one that I own. I can say that with confidence because it is based on not only how it looks, but how it performs, which is the most important thing. So I would recommend this to a beginner. I recommend this to an advanced player, a Glock lover, a collector, what have you. Yes, I would recommend this gun. This is a must buy, okay? You guys, like, comment, share, and subscribe once again. I got more content coming on the way. Don't miss out. We got a lot of cool things coming up, a lot of announcements to make. And I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. So take care, stay safe, and you guys just keep going. Keep doing what you do. Love you guys. Take care. I'm out.